Hey guys, I'm Keen947 aka Wolfkeen. We're back for some more Dark Souls 2. Okay, so last time we played Dark Souls 2, we just defeated this boss, which I don't even remember her name because I don't care for this boss. And we went back to speak to Tark, so now we are heading into this area. Now, this area has 2 locations you can go into and 2 bosses you can fight, which I'll show you in a minute. But first, yep, here we are, the Doors of Pharos. So here we are in the Doors of Pharos. Alright, so now we gotta beat these. I think these are Mastodons. I think the enemy type is called Mastodon, if I'm not mistaken. They're pretty easy to fight, seeing as they're so slow and bulky, but at the same time, they hit like trucks, so you're gonna want to be careful not getting hit by them. Yep, Mastodon. They dropped the Mastodon armor set, which I think is a really good armor set for heavy builds. Like, you know, heavy/tank builds. I could see the set being used for those. Yeah, and look at this guy's axe. Look at his club. I want you to look at his club for a second. His club is an anvil on a stick, basically. That's kind of funny, and you can actually use that weapon if they drop it. Okay, you're going to want to be careful with this one, because if you're not careful, he'll accidentally break the chest, so backstab him and then just immediately fall back. You don't want to break the chest yourself, and you don't want him to break the chest, so immediately fall back. Come to me. Don't hit that chest. I will hurt you. I love this shield. Now we're gonna open it. We got a dragon charm. Yeah, I know that's not really much, but nevertheless. Oh yeah, this is the way you have to go, and I want to go this way real quick just for one reason. If he's here, it's Gavlan.
Make deal with Gavlan.
Yep, you can now. I can now sell some other weapons to Gavlan. So like that. Most of this I'm not really going to get rid of because I want to hang on to. The Mastodon Great Shield, I could always get another. None of that I want to get rid of. None of that I want to get rid of. None of that I want to get rid of. But it's cool that he's here because now I could, you know, basically trade away, you know, sell most of the items I don't care for. Like I said, these herbs, for instance, because I'm not going to do spells. That's going to be nice. I don't need these dung pies. I could trade those away. These alluring skulls I don't need, so I could trade those away. And that's really, and of course the cracked red eye orb. And I believe now he sells, yep, he sells an infinite amount of poison moss, poison throwing knives, and rotten pine resin. And I believe he also sells an infinite amount of poison arrows, which is nice. And of course he sells Ring of Giants, but I don't care for that. Later, Gavlan.
Many deal, many.
Thank you, Gavlan. Alright, so Life Gem. That leads further into where we need to go, but I'm not going that way yet. First off, we're going to drop down here. Oh shit, that's a mimic. Dead. And he drops the Dark Leggings and the Black Scorpion Stinger. Okay, the Dark Leggings, as you know, is another part of that Dark set that you would see in Dark Souls 1. And the Scorpion Stinger is the Black Scorpion Stinger is basically a rapier in the style of a Scorpion Stinger. Okay, do you ever recognize that design? Do you recognize that door design? We are about to enter another Rat Covenant area. So we're going to light the bonfire and we're going to head on in. And I don't know why I have this equipped. There we go. So here we are. We're in another Rat Covenant area. Which, this was one of my favorite spots to PvP back when, oh crap. Oh yeah, I'm a part of this covenant. I don't have to worry about them attacking me. Sweet. I don't have to worry about these guys attacking me still, because I'm a part of this covenant. But basically, this is one of my favorite PvP spots for one simple reason. There is so many ways for you to mess with the opponent here. I mean, the water, the enemies that you can send after him, and especially if you're using electricity. Oh, the Guimax. Let me, I think that's the, no, it's just this, which I can't use this. It's too heavy for my character. So I'm going to switch back to my Varangian sword. But yeah, there are so many ways to mess with the player here once you force them to summon. As you can see from all the Pharaoh's Lockstone doors. So, I really love this place, but at this point, it's pretty much abandoned. The reason why that is because no one comes through here anymore. And even then, you have soul memory to thank for no one coming through here anymore either. I've already said it multiple times. I feel as though soul memory broke this game in many aspects. Twisted Barricade, that's cool. I feel like soul memory broke this game and broke the PvP for this game, which is why, you know, there really isn't a lot of PvP going on anymore in this game, which is a little saddening. And this is also why it's getting a little tricky for me to do PvP videos. I would love to do more PvP videos, but most of my characters' soul memory is pretty high at this point. The only way I'd be able to do more PvP is if I started completely over and, you know, kept my soul memory to a certain minimal so I could fight more guys. Otherwise, with my current builds, I'm just gonna have to fight a bunch of Havel monsters and stuff like that. It's not a bad thing to do that, but at the same time, it can get really monotonous fighting the same guy over and over again. Because that's kind of what the PvP in this game is like in most cases. You run into just guys with full Havel armor and other stuff like that, being able to cast magic and such. And it could get really, really annoying and really old quick. So anyways, none of these guys attacked me, which is cool. Meaning I could just walk right in here. And we could light this bonfire. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I hate this boss. I hate this boss with a passion coming up. So we are going to buff my weapon. We're going to make sure we have a couple of buffs available, just in case. And we're going to start this fight with magic. Am I power stancing? Now I am. Okay, you see how these rats all over the place. Yeah, and I'm currently toxic, so those rats cause toxic rather than, you know, ow. Okay, so ow. And if you can't tell, this boss is pretty much like Sith the Great Grey Wolf, only not as interesting. Unfortunately. I mean, it's just a gigantic, if you want to call it, a rat. Ow. Ah, dang it. Ah. Hate this boss. Heal up. And he's dead. You can see what I mean why I don't like this boss. I mean, these rats are cheap. The fact that there's 4 rats and 2 to 3 hits is enough to toxic you, plus this guy attacking you doesn't exactly make it easy for you. And you saw how potent the toxic was in this. Like, in Dark Souls 2, toxic was not this powerful. In Dark Souls 1, toxic was not this powerful per se. And now look what we run into.
Speak thy mind, servant.
we run into another Rat King who pretty much sells the same items, so it doesn't matter.
My servant, do not disappoint me.
And that's it. That was the Rat, you know, the Rat King. I think that was the Rat King Authority. Oh, sorry, excuse me. But yeah, that was the boss. I feel, like I said, it just feels like a complete and utter ripoff of Sif the Great Grey Wolf, only without the charm, the intrigue, and more importantly, the lore. And that's something that really does bug me in some areas, because Sif was one of my favorite bosses from Dark Souls 1. Fuck, he's about to fall. Goodbye. That's what I mean. Sif was a really fun boss in Dark Souls 1, and he at least had some interesting lore and attack style. Here in Dark Souls 2, that boss, you saw how formulaic it was. It was just, stay under the legs and you will be fine. No damage or harm will become you. With Sif, he at least had moves to counteract you trying to do this. This guy really did not. At least... oh, crap. Nope. You know what? I'm not dealing with you. Get off. But then again, what can you do? That's why, you know, I do have problems with this game. I mean, I don't hate this game. I know I keep complaining about this game. I know it's probably getting annoying or something of that like. But I don't hate this game. I just hate the decisions that were made for this game. That's just my biggest gripe. I feel like the decisions made for this game weren't the best. Alright, so Radiant Life Gem, here we go. Now we're in Brightstone Cove Tesladora, I believe it's pronounced. I don't know. Sorry, I'm not good at pronouncing names if you haven't noticed at this point. Gonna backstab you. And here comes some more guys to fight me. 1, 2... I get 3-hit combo these guys, that's pretty good. Large Soul of a Proud Knight, Soul of a Nameless Soldier... Soul of a Nameless Soldier again, and a Soul of a Nameless Soldier. I'm gonna break this so I can get that item that's up there. Laceration Arrows. Okay, Laceration Arrows is basically like the, you know, like, it causes bleed damage. Basically, if you hit someone enough with them, you'll cause them to bleed. Which, as you know, bleed in this game doesn't do the same thing as it did in Dark Souls 1. Now, I don't know. Now, it just, like, you know, causes your stamina to go down. And it causes you to be a bit slower than normal. We got a Smooth and Silky Stone. And there we go. He's dead. Yeah, I'm just looking around this place because I know we're about, you know, I'm about to end the video here. And wait a minute, I better grab that item before I do anything. We have a Titanite Shard. Yeah, because I might head back to Majula and stock back up or something. We'll see. Or I could just do that off camera. So in here we have Holy Water Urns. Yeah, I don't use the Holy Water Urns anymore because they've nerfed them. And because I felt they were too cheap at the beginning of the playthrough, if y'all remember. I was using them, like, you know, pretty consistently to the point that it became ridiculous. Human effigies. We got 5 human effigies. How many human effigies do I have now? I'm kind of curious. Holy fucking shit! I have 39 human effigies. Holy crap. You know what? I think I could deal not having this ring on for a while now, because, you know, I'll do that next video. I'll swap it out for something else since we have so many human effigies. Whoop! Sorry! I didn't mean to go in there! Nope. And now you get backstabbed for your efforts. Peasant attire. Is that a body? Yep. Attire commonly worn by peasants. Normal workwear. More fit for farming than fighting. That's kind of cool. I like that. I like that. I know it really doesn't do anything, but you know what? I don't care. I kind of like that that clothing. You know me, guys. I'm a Fashion Souls person. We have a bonfire right here, and I haven't found this guy. I don't know why. Okay, this guy that I ran into earlier on with that pyromancer I was supposed to talk to him at some point. I think I forgot to, so I think I have to go back to get his summoning sign. Yeah, I don't see his summoning sign anywhere, so I think I forgot to talk with him. So, you know what? Let's tie up some loose ends. We'll come back. We'll go through this later. Let's tie up some loose ends. First off, we're going to go back to Majula. Alright, we're here in Majula, so now we can go ahead and make our way to this guy, because I forgot to talk with him. If he's not there, I'm going to be very sad. If he is still there, then good. Because he can actually be summoned for later fights in the game, and I could use him for some of these boss fights. So let's see if he's still there. Yeah, you remember that pyromancer I saved from, petrification? Is that guy still there? Oh no, he didn't. He's still there. He never moved. Okay, let's talk with him. Hey, yo, dude.
What? Clearing the way was you doing, was it? Didn't think you had it in you, pal. No. That's not like it sounds, no. It was a pleasant surprise, that's all. Name's Ben Hart. Thanks to you, I can resume my journey. If we share the same path, I'm sure that we are gonna meet again. I'll repay my debt to you in battle. I swear it, by my sword. The road ahead's gonna be long, but I'm here to help. I am in your debt. It's a true man who honours his debts, and I'll see mine paid. I swear it by my ancient sword.
We can learn the joy gesture from him, which I'll show you in a minute.
I swear it.
Alright, so there we go. We just finished that up. So now we can summon him at later portions of the game. Which we'll do later. Now, I'm going to make my way back to the gutter to basically finish off this one other location. Remember I told you that you could speak to this guy, this guy 3 times? I forgot his name. Well, I'm going to head to the gutter so I can speak to him a second time. The third time we speak to him is going to be later in the game, but then I could show ya what, his method, what he, can offer. So, we're going to go to the gutter, and no, not there. We're going to go to Black Gulch, and I'll see you in a minute. Yeah, as you may or may not know, I'm beginning to cut out the load screens in my playthroughs now. I'm going to try my best to cut out load screens if I can. So, if I can, I'll cut out load screens. If I can't, then, you'll know why. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to equip the fire bombs for this. And we are going to hit those guys because I don't like them. And I am poisoned again. Oh my god, so much poison! So much poison! So much poison! Ah! Oh my god! And now you see why I want to do this now and not later. I'm not coming back here. I refuse. No. I am never, ever, 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 ever coming back to this spot. I refuse with all intention. Let's just kill this as quick as possible. Oh, crap. Oh my god, all this poison! And there we go. We're here. I'm going to cure myself of the poison. And now we are going to use the Forgotten Key to head in here. And there he is, right there as I left him.
Young undead, don't let this curse weigh upon you. We meet a second time. Perhaps you will yet traverse the dark. Young undead, if you truly seek the dark, then we will surely meet again. May we meet again. Somewhere. Sometime.
Okay, so that's pretty much it. Now, you know, he's pretty much done. Like, I'm done with, talking with him. So, I'm pretty much done at this point. So, next time I start this video, I'm going to start at that bonfire at that camp that I was just at. So, that's where I'm going to start next time. So, until next time, I'm Keen947, aka Wolfkeen. Hope you enjoyed. And, until next time, guys. Bye, everybody.